Hi everyone, welcome to a new quick look here on High Plane Games. My name's Simon. Today we're looking at Absolute Drift, which is a fantastic game that is available for PC. I'm going to dive into this now. Into the free roaming section. I'll just reset all my progress so that you can see what it's like from the beginning, although it's kept my pink car, which is great. So I'm just going to skip through this for meeting Buddha. Buddha's a friend. And essentially you are driving the most expensive shopping trolley in the world. The idea is that you accelerate and you turn, but you turn, as it says there, gently and then counter turn around so that you can start drifting. The car handles very much like a shopping trolley. It's really, really awkward to get your hand on it initially, and I'm still getting my handle on it now. But as you can see, as you go around some of the corners, some stuff becomes easier than others, and you have to, as you saw there as I'm just smashing everything up to smithereens, you really have to plan where you're going in advance, essentially, because you're going to be skating it all the way around, and when it comes to these what they call clipping points where you're trying to get round the cones, as you can see there, the weight transfer when you go past the point of no return, essentially, as I struggle around there, is really difficult, and that's where the handbrake comes into it, because as I'm doing a really terrible job of showing, the handbrake stops you more dead and pushes the rear round, essentially. But it gets counted as a drift, so I'll be happy with that. Ooh! When you hit the wall you lose your multiplier, by the way. And your multiplier will get introduced around this drift track, which is a very simple track. As you can see, I've done relatively well beforehand, and I'm in the top vague percent, which is nice. I bet I won't be able to recreate it though. But your scoring is scored based on your your angle of your drift and the speed of which you're going at. So like the fact that that was fast is great. I'm really struggling to... Oh, there you go, I've kept the chain just about. I kept it out of a barrier, that is good. Ooh, I don't know if I will now though. Oh, just in time. Managed to keep that chain going. Oh, not now. So, scored 4,300 or 434,000 odd. That's not my best. My best is actually in the 700,000s, which is why I'm in the top 5%. So if you look at the leaderboard, there you can see I'm in the original, as opposed to the Supra or Das Whip, as different cars become unlocked. And that helps you with that. So each world then gives you missions. Those missions can be jump over the plane, oh, look at that as a thing. I don't know if that counted. I don't think that did, you know, because I didn't actually go over the plane. No, it didn't. Never mind, it was exceptionally cool. So, there we go, now I'll pass over the train. You do have the ability to sort your car out. Oh my god. Hashtag tofu, like it. Other thing, so... Oh my god, that didn't go well either. So you need to collect these little crosses. I don't think that would count. let's drift through here. That's mission 2 done. There's another one there. But what you will see... Ooh. Oh, that did count in. That was me being cheeky, trying to get round through. Take a look at Kobe as the other drift track that we've got available. And what Kobe does is it starts to really show you that, like, the accelerator is just as much your friend as everything else, and the brake and the handbrake. Ah, barrier. Oh. So, I love the aesthetic. What I will say is that momentum in this game is really difficult to maintain, as you can quite clearly see. And that's due to a lot of things. And I'd really like it if there were the ability to try and reshape some of that in the driving physics, because this feels, at the moment at least, a bit like it wants to be fun, but also veering towards the QWOP impossible games of trying to get something right, and somewhere in the middle there is where this game wants or should be, and actually that's my best score, funny enough, now, so I'm in the top 15%, which is nice. And I suppose what you do with that and so on and so forth as a game is an interesting thing to think of. That's another mission done. What have I got left? There's one more down here and one more up there. And then that's the end of World 1. So yeah, drift between the two lamps. Oh dear. There was the one up the top. No, it's this. There we go. So you complete the missions, you then move on to the next world where something new is introduced. So Driftcarna then introduces donutting round things, spinning in a box, and more about that point-to-point stuff, and things continue to grow. It then unlocks a new world for you to do things, and you can see things like donut round the crane and things like that get introduced. So, nice gating system. Really lovely aesthetic, great music as well. I think that the soundtrack really lends itself well to the Asian influence and a minimalistic, futuristic feel. A little bit of tidying up needs to happen, I think, with the mechanics and the weight distribution. And I think I need to understand it more myself before I can say that that's its detriment. It might be that I'm just being extra shit. But we'll be definitely doing some more of this, because that's World 1 completed. We'll do a separate video for World 2 at a later date. That's all from Higher Plane Games. I hope that was enjoyable and informative. Please do leave comments below. If you'd like to see more of this game, let me know. Take care. Bye for now.